Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Good. Hope everybody's doing great. Today, we're going to talk about using our dreams to manifest. That's right, you can actually use your dreams. You can actually create or inflict dreams and use sleep and dream and you can manifest it. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it today. I'm going to give you a live example from me. Now look, this is new stuff here. So there's not a roadmap for me to explain this to you. So the best way to do it is I'm going to use my example. I'm going to set forth some stuff that I do, and then you can do it. If it worked for me, it will definitely work for you. There's different types of dreams, all types of dreams. There's healing dreams, there's premonition dream. But today we're going to focus on a prophetic dream. That's what we're going to initiate. We're going to get our subconscious through our higher self to make you dream something. So what is a prophetic dream? A prophetic dream is basically dreaming of something happening in your dream, you're experiencing it, and then it happens in real life. Now, using dreams to manifest has actually been around for centuries and ages. And it's actually manifests a lot faster because when you're in your dream world, there's no resistance in there. That's why everything just magically manifests when you're dreaming. So we want to take our dream from our dream world and get it into our physical world where it can manifest a lot faster, theoretically. And that's what's happening for me. So, okay, first rule of this though, you have to do this. You have to know that, okay, everything is coming through you. I believe in myself. I bet on myself. You have to have that mindset if you're going to use this. Okay, now, many of you might be saying, well, Mark, I don't dream. I can't remember my dream. How am I going to dream? How am I going to use, how am I going to use this method if I can't even remember my dreams? Don't worry. I have it all figured out for you. You will dream and you will remember it once I showed you. All right, so let me use this by using, first of all, I'm going to talk about my experience, what happened with me when I use prophetic dreams to manifest. Maybe I want to get more information on something, maybe speed up something to come in faster. So a prophetic dream is the ability for you to use your dreams to find out information about things that you couldn't otherwise, to get insight, to see if you can invest. I'll give examples. So, hey, should I invest in this business? Should I go to this place? Should I trust this person? Is it a wise move for me to buy that, to do this? See, that's what the power of using prophetic dreams, because you will get the answer in your dream. See, there's no way you could know in physical reality what's going to happen or what's going to, what's the best thing. But through your dreams, you will get the answer. Why? Because everything comes from the spiritual first, filters in subconscious, then gets to your reality. And most importantly, when you get a dream, it's divine information from a higher self. You want to call it God, the universe, whatever that intelligent part of consciousness that you are. It's really coming from you to you. So that information is 100% correct. So let me use my example so we can get this going and you can start to dream and manifest. All right. So here we go. All right. So my car, I use it to go to the tracks. So the brakes I have to change them because I did modifications to the car. So on the track, sometimes you'll be going 160 miles per hour. And if you have conventional brakes, they actually start catching on fire and smoking. So that was happening. So I said, all right, I got to get bigger brakes. So I found a company and I got that 6 pistons, 8 pistons. So I went ahead and got an 8 piston big brake kit. So it does make sense. If you know, you guys about cars and how things go, you know what I'm talking about. So, all right. So I went online, I found a company and I ordered the kits, the parts. So I had them to be delivered in 2 days, express. So, okay, next day, a couple of days, I got an email from the company saying, hey, Mark, got your request. We're working on your order. Cool. Everything was going good. Next day, I got a call from them. Okay, say, hey, Mark, did you order such and such? I said, yeah. Basically, Mark, we're not going to be able to get you those out in 2 days. It's going to actually take 4 to 6 weeks. It's like, whoa. He says, yes, the part you ordered, it's a special made part. If you had ordered 6 pistons, we have those. Because it's 8 pistons, we have to make it specifically for your car. So like, okay, fine. Now, I went into my prophetic dream. Now, I've been doing this a while. So I haven't made any videos about this. This is the first video I'm making. And the reason why I haven't done it before is because when I was doing it, I want to make sure that theoretically this works. So I've been doing this for months, and every feedback I've gotten, it's been working. So I said, okay, now's the time for me to share it so you can do it yourself. All right. So anyway, I said, fine. So I let it go. So about 1 week after, so okay, let's backtrack. So this happened about 2.5 weeks ago, right? So it's count 2.5 weeks. So right, I got 4 more weeks for the parts to come theoretically, so 4 to 6 weeks. But then again, he also said, the way things are going in the world right now, because this thing happening, a lot of factories or things are closed down or short staffed, so it could be longer. So what do you mean longer? They say it could be 4 to 8 weeks. I said, okay. So anyway, I let it go. So after about a week or 2 weeks of this, I said, all right, I got to get these parts here a bit quicker, because I have things to do with this car to get it onto the track. All right. So anyway, so now I said, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to start to create this to my dreams. So the first thing I did for about 4 days, I started thinking intently about it. I would visualize it every night. I would see, I visualized I got an email. An email says, hey, we shipped your part. So it would come here 2 weeks earlier. That's what I was keep saying in the email. Did that for about 4 days vividly. Then I let that go. And then the next process is now I start to use auditory. So now I started to talk to my higher self to get this to come in. And this is where the dreaming comes in now. And this is what I would say. And so I would say just like this. I said, geez, I would love to get some feedback about these brakes to get here earlier so that I can get this thing going. That's how I would just say it. I said, hey, I'd love to get some feedbacks in my dreams about this brakes to let me know I'm going to get it earlier. And I did that for about on and off for about 2 days. So look at the process here we're going. So the first process I did was I spent a lot of time visualizing it in 4 days intently. Then I let that go. The next process was I did auditory. I started talking to my higher self, and I specifically said I would like to get feedback through my dreams. So that's key important now. Don't just say I would like to get feedback. I like to get feedback through my dreams. All right. So I did that. Then a few days ago, I got the dream. So 3 days ago, I had a dream, and in the dream, I saw an email. And the email was the company. And the company had the tracking number. As a matter of fact, I remember the first 4 digits of the tracking number. And the company said basically, hey, your order's been shipped, so it's going to come out earlier. That was about 3 days ago. So I'm making this video today. The reason why I'm making it today is because today I actually got that email. What I seen in my dream came true today. Exactly. There was an email. I wish I could when I'm on my phone, I could screenshot it. But the email says the same thing in my dream. Matter of fact, here, you want to get even trippier? The first four digits of this tracking number was the same tracking number that is in my email. So basically the email says, hey, your order's been shipped and you'll get it sooner. So I'm going to get it by Tuesday. So it's actually going to be 2 weeks before. See that? That's how you use this method. Again, so the best way I can use this to help you is by just giving you my example, so you can go ahead and tune it to yourself. So remember now, this is good for things like that, or for things like if you want to find out more about something or something, you say, hey, it'd be good to get some feedback in my dreams about such and such. It'd be good to get some feedback in my dreams about da-da-da. But remember the process. You visualize and then do. All right, so Mark, why does this work? What's happening here? Is this just luck, or is this just a coincidence? Remember, guys, I said I've been doing this for months, and it's been working. So what happens is, here's the thing we have to remember, that we live two simultaneous worlds, okay? We have an intelligence that can see through everything. I see our timeline. See, from your higher self, when it looks at your timeline, it sees time as one big moment. So everything is spread out. It knows what's going to come, when it's going to come, it's going to help you. That's why you can have dreams and they can become prophetic, because that timeline is already seen it. Not only can do that, it can actually influence or change your timeline to help you, such as speed it up to manifest. Now that's from a spiritual. Now, you won't find any explanation in quantum physics or science about this. The closest you'll get in quantum physics to this explanation would be quantum entanglement or quantum superposition. Or that's the only thing I can think of. Or, microtubules and how they use quantum fluctuations to send information out. But you won't find anything, because this you can't study this, you can't grasp this, because it's invisible. There's no way you can study someone and say, all right, dream this, dream this. They're starting to do that right now. But the whole point is that you have to understand that you are more powerful than you think, and that you have the ability to use what you have, your consciousness, your mind, to create and attract some sort of thing. So let me do a quick review so you get this for the prophetic dreams. Number one, believe, know what you want. Okay, I believe in myself. Number two, this thing that you want, visualize it intently for a few days. Okay, after that, you go to the next step, the auditory. Use what I use. I said, hey, or if you can make up something better that works for you, fine. But what I say is, geez, and I did it nonchalant, no resistance. Geez, I'd like to get some feedback in my dreams about such and such. And I don't think about it. I didn't think of dreaming it. And then the dream comes. So I think the reason this works is two processes. Number one, because you intently put it forth and then you detach so you don't have any resistance. And then you nonchalantly, or you allow the universe to bring it through to you as information. So you don't have your ego backed up into this. So there you have it. That's how you can use your dreams to manifest. If it worked for me, it's going to work for you. Thanks, guys.